4 extra candidates be part of developing field of Conservatives vying to be UK PM London. 4 similarly applicants have joined the more and more crowded field of Conservatives vying to succeed Boris Johnson as British top minister, as the committee overseeing the contest looks to hurry up the process of whittling down the numbers. The Conservative Party's so-called 1922 Committee of Legislators will set out the precise rules and timetable for the competition next week, after Johnson changed into pressured to quit by using his very own birthday celebration. Many lawmakers are pushing for a fast-track system. On Saturday, Transport Secretary Grant Shapps, Finance Minister Nadhim Zahawi, and previous ministers Jeremy Hunt and Sajid Javid became the latest Conservative lawmakers to formally declare they had been setting themselves ahead for the leadership, taking the entire to 8, with at least 2 greater nonetheless predicted to join the race. NL1N2YN1MO, the Mail on Sunday stated Foreign Secretary Liz Truss could launch her marketing campaign on Monday with a promise to cut taxes and tackle the cost of living crisis, at the same time as one of her foremost opponents for the function, Defense Secretary Ben Wallace, dominated himself out. Several other applicants also promised tax cuts, putting them at odds with the bookmakers' favorite, former Finance Minister Rishi Sunak, whose finances' ultimate year put Britain on direction for its biggest tax burden because the 50s. My goal is a easy one: to provide the possibilities that were afforded to my era, to all Britons, whoever you are and wherever you return from. To steady the ship and to stabilize the economy, Sky News quoted Zahawi, who became appointed finance minister through Johnson on Tuesday after Sunak resigned, as saying. Shapps told the Sunday Times he became ruling out retaining a country-wide election if successful, but might produce an emergency price range inside his first 100 days that could cut taxes for the most susceptible and provide country aid to firms with high tiers of electricity consumption. Hunt, a former Overseas Secretary and Health Minister who lost out to Johnson within the 2019 leadership race, and Javid, a former Finance Minister, both said as chief they could cut business tax to 15%. Javid, whose resignation as Fitness Minister on Tuesday helped build strain in opposition to Johnson to head, additionally mentioned he could opposite in growth in Social Security contributions which befell in April. We can not have the funds for now not to have tax cuts, Javid instructed the Telegraph newspaper. Conservative lawmakers will maintain a sequence of votes to reduce the field to 2 final applicants, who will then face a postal poll of the wider Conservative Party club. Clearly what we would need to do, and I think even the applicants could admit that is to remove a number of those which might be in reality not going to get sufficient aid to get inside the closing 2 at a especially early stage, 1922 Committee Treasurer Geoffrey Clifton Brown instructed Times Radio. Clifton Brown stated this could be executed by way of upping the range of signatures from different Conservative lawmakers required to be nominated, and by increasing the edge of votes candidates should receive to development to the following round. I suppose that we can be capable of frame a system to simply come up with names by the time Parliament is going down on the 20th of July, he said. We must have a solution by the point of the birthday party convention in October and perhaps earlier than that. Wallace, who has risen in reputation because of his dealing with the Ukraine crisis and was taken into consideration one of the frontrunners, dominated himself out on Saturday. It has not been in clean preference to make, but my cognizance is on my contemporary task and retaining this fantastic country safe, he stated on Twitter. NYSE, TWTR.